What up, everybody? Angelo here, Hollywood filmmaker. I just want people to leave me alone out here. Stop asking for my autograph. I should take off this mask. This is ridiculous. Oh, that'd be a good thumbnail right there. Just me, like, with the mask halfway off. All right. What up? I don't know what to look at out here. There's like people moving around. You know, I'm like like a raccoon. I can only see movement. Probably all kinds of celebrities out here with me. Even celebrities more famous than me. I can't look up at the buildings behind me or I will get scared. I have, aside from altocellulophobia, I have, what's it called? Scare of high buildings? I believe it's called batophobia. And what's the fear of large objects? I don't know if I'm afraid of that. I don't know if it's because an object's large or because it's tall. I'm not scared of mountains. I'm not scared of the earth. I can look at the buildings in the camera. I cannot look up. Like, okay, I can't even do that with the camera. That's too scary. Too frightening. And I'm so paranoid. I always think security is like trying to scope me out and do something to me. Because there is security out here. I got time to kill right now. I'm actually out and about, taking care of some stuff, checking in with clients, getting a few, I was going to say hand signatures and making a few friends, but no. I mean, getting a few signatures, shaking a few hands, seeing some friends. Oh, there's somebody's friends. I saw Jackass Forever. That was really funny. That was cool. It was horrifying at times. It was nice seeing the new cast members too. A lot of those guys I don't even know. I'm sure they're good people. I just don't know them. Like, it's like they're passing off the Jackass brand to a new generation. And I just hope it keeps going and that new generation, does them proud. And I got time to kill right now, actually. That's why I'm making a video. I'm waiting for another movie to start. I don't want to, I didn't want to, like, go to the theater one day, see a movie, go home, so I'm paying for a Lyft each way, and then come back another day, pay for a Lyft, go back. I'm like, just knock them all out in one day. This is the kind of stuff I was literally afraid to do when I was working at a bar because I didn't have money. I was like afraid to go out of my home because everything was expensive. And now I'm like just blowing money left and right, which is not exactly ideal, but it's ideal to make money. Finally got my tax stuff. Big score. We got a big score with the big score here. A big, as far as viewers go, that's a big score. And I'm talking about the big score. Yep, doing well. Oh, I had a salad. I had a garden salad. Kind of trying to leave room for dinner. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm waiting for another movie. So I saw Jackass Forever. I keep wanting to say one of the other Jackass titles, like Jackass number 2 or Jackass 3D. I always want to say one of the other ones. I saw both of those in theaters too. I don't know if maybe it's the newness of it or what, but Jackass number 2 was kind of a favorite of mine just because, well, they had the, Jackass Forever, it's hilarious. Yeah, and it was horrifying. I don't want to even describe some of the stuff I saw. It was horrifying. Like, I don't even know how human anatomy allows for it. But there was blood, and there was other bodily fluids and animal fluids, and yeah, it was kind of horrifying. And I wanted to gag at certain parts. I don't know how the editor survived it. Sasha, I can't remember his last name, but he's a nice guy. I know of him. I don't know him personally, but like a little bit online from the Tim and Eric world, because he's edited Tim and Eric stuff, and he edited this movie. I want to ask him, like, how did you not get sick, like, watching this footage? Because he must have had like 100 hours of footage, because they were shooting on so many cameras. There are certain moments in the film where they're shooting with like a dozen cameras at least to get the slow-mo and to get every angle, and he had to look through all that, I'm guessing, and it just and there were a lot of deleted scenes. Like, you could see moments of them at the end of the movie through the credits. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'd get used to it if I was editing that, but it was kind of horrifying at certain parts to watch. But that's the fun of it. And by horrifying, I'm talking about the dick jokes, the nudity, the pain and nudity. But the one image that's indelibly burned into my mind from Jackass number 2, the slow-mo, yeah, that's incredible. From Jackass number 2 is what's it called when you have a hammer and you try and hit it, like not a hammer, but a huge mallet, and you hit it down and you try and make this weight go up and hit a bell? What are those called? I can't even remember now. Strength test or something? They did that, but with with a fake piece of human anatomy, and a naked guy, I can't remember who. I want to say Chris Pontius, maybe Bam Margera, is up naked with his butt, waiting for this thing to go up his butt. And I always remember that image from Jackass number 2. And I don't remember if this particular one was Jackass 3D or Jackass number 2, but it was the poo cocktail. I think that was Strongman, yeah, the Strongman thing, yeah. I think it was the poo cocktail. I think that was in Jackass 3D. That one is forever in my memory as one of the funniest gags I've ever seen, and it made me want to gag. Now, I don't know how Steve-O, he did throw, I'm pretty sure he did throw up. But yeah, it was quite funny. Miss you in Annandale? You keep missing me. You're gonna miss me. Miss me with that nonsense. Miss me with that whole city. I'm sure I'll visit someday, but it's miserable for me. Who knows what celebrities are passing around me right now and don't realize what a celebrity I am. Click like, everyone, helps the video out, by the way. So I'm waiting for another movie right now, but did Bam Margera make the cut? I don't want to even bring up stuff. I know there was some issues about that because I was reading the Jackass behind the scenes stuff. It's not for me to. Did he make the cut? Yeah, he was in there a little bit. I just feel weird commenting about it because I know it's an issue of contention between other people, and it's none of my business, and I'm no one to talk about it. So that said, just move on, and I don't need to say anything about it. I remember I wanted to see Bam Margera perform. His band was performing in Springfield, and I wanted to go see him perform. I think I messaged him and asked if he wanted to prank my mom. I'm glad I didn't do that, or we didn't do that, but yeah, I hear you. Angelo will have a star soon. I heard you pay for those stars on the Walk of Fame, so kind of that, like everything in Hollywood, it's kind of fake. But it is cool to have stars there. It's just saying you pay for them. Am I working on Jackass? No. I'm a working jackass, but it's funny. I told my mom about the movie, and I sent her a picture of the poster, and she liked that there was a heart on it. And she said, "Oh, I like that. Like, I like even the name Jackass." She's like, "Oh, Dad would have liked that. Dad would like Jackass." I'm like, I don't know if you guys knew I was watching this in high school, but I don't know if you would have liked it. My parents definitely didn't want me watching Beavis and Butthead or MTV when I was younger, and eventually they just kind of gave up when I just kept watching it. You would buy a star? I'm pretty sure you have to pay a lot of money for it. I'd rather spend that money on something else. I want to get a Toyota Prius, a nice solid car. But it's nice not having a car, not having to park here. Where's my dad? Uh-oh, who wants to break the news to XM about where my dad is? Let's just say my dad's gone to sleep forever. My dad died 2 years ago, so that's why my mom was saying Dad would have liked that. And my mom and I were talking about, by the way, Jackass Forever, and she wants to come out here. She wants to come shopping at Macy's. She wants to eat big baked pretzels here. Thank you, XM, appreciate it. She wants to eat big baked pretzels here. She wants to eat pizza here and get ice cream. And big thing, she wants to shop at Macy's because she said the Macy's in Arlington sucks. They don't have much there, and she wants to go to a really nice one. So yeah, let's work on promoting, get the videos going, because also we talked about what are we going to film when she's out here, whenever she gets here. We've always had to delay it. Just circumstances did not permit. Time did not permit. Money is a big issue. Because it's really expensive to come out here, and if I don't even know if I'd want to rent a car because that's so expensive. It can easily be. I spent $500 a week for a week renting a car. The last time I rented one when my car was destroyed. Funny about Macy's. I think it's Bloomingdale's. The Macy's are nice here. Is she in Virginia? Yeah, she's still in Virginia. I couldn't afford to move her out here. I couldn't even afford to move myself out here, except I was living in my car for 2 years while I was out here. I haven't even been housed for a year yet. I'll be housed for a year next month. And I'm doing a lot of work on my screenplay. Absolutely climbing up the walls, trying to figure out my screenplay because I'm going to get a consultation with my teacher next month. And I want to make sure I'm as prepared as possible because we're all going to have problems with our story. But we want, all of me and my classmates, but I want to be as far along as prepared so I didn't waste time thinking, Corey, my teacher, he's going to help me out. He'll solve it. It's I want to be as far along as possible so that I'm able to give him the most because he's going to be asking questions about what my screenplay is about. I'm not actually writing the pages yet. I'm just devising the basics of what the story is. But even devising that is a huge mountain of work. In terms of I'm having to figure out so many different things that are parallel with each other in story, figuring out how they line up, how everything matches, how all these characters are going to integrate into one story about one single thing, and how I just got to thinking also, one thing very funny in this movie, I'll spoil, they do a human ramp, like a bike ramp, where guys will lie on top of each other, stacked on top of each other, and they put a board like a ramp over them, and somebody like a professional biker or skateboarder will ride a bicycle over the ramp and try and fly it over them, launch in the air over them. And one of them, Johnny Knoxville, was lying down, and I forget who was lying on top of him. It might be one of the new guys who was there, one guy called Poopy. All these guys look like missing teeth and stuff. It's incredible. And they got all kinds of wounds on them throughout filming. But a guy was lying on top of Johnny Knoxville and farted directly on his crotch. And Preston Lacey had 3 guys stacked on top of him. And Preston Lacey, I will spoil this one. He's like, "Hi, I'm Preston Lacey," or whatever. "This is the human ramp," or whatever. And he's like, "Come on, let's go. Seriously, this hurts," because there were 3 guys stacked on his chest. Can you let me link up with... Okay, nope. Big score. Also, I heard that word, the G word, is not, acceptable. I didn't know that when I was younger, but I've heard it's, a bad word, so just try and, keep that out of here. I know maybe, most people were not familiar with why it's a word that's used against people. I didn't know that growing up. It's not a common word, but the G thing, so just let you know, just avoid it on the channel. I have a job now. If you're asking my main source of income, I'm a gigolo. I roam the streets and pick up lonely men and women, and they pay me to be their companion. It's all right, big score. Like I said, I had no idea. I didn't even know it was a thing. It probably passed me by, and you know, like a lot of things, people are ignorant of stuff, and I was ignorant. I still don't. I don't know the really what the history is, but if people say it's, you know, it's a negative thing, just go ahead and avoid it. I don't need to say that. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm a male prostitute. What, gigolo? Gigolo starts with a G. No, I actually work in a film archive. So, how big am I? Oh, you're gonna have to try. You saying 5 or 6 inches? Try 5 or 6 centimeters or millimeters. Speaking of dongs, by the way, you see a lot of them in Jackass. I was gonna say Jackass number 4, Jackass Forever, which I knew going in I would probably see. Every time I'm shocked by how prominently they're featured and how much pain their dongs are put through. They're put through a lot of punishment. A terrifying ordeal, actually, no joke. Like some of the stuff, I'm like, how are they anatomically intact after this? This is horrifying. Oh, some guy's trying to solicit for he's Greenpeace or something, talking to some girls. Oh, this is uncomfortable. He's not being too. He doesn't look like he's being obnoxious. It's just he's saying, "Do you want to sign this petition for something?" It's all right. I'll troll him right back. He's trolloloing me. I'll troll right. I can troll with the best of them. Best food I'd like to get in LA. I just try and eat healthy. So actually, I will say, I've never eaten this type of oatmeal. It's not a type of oatmeal. It's a mix of ingredients for an oatmeal. Bob's Red Mill, Muesli, Muesli. Oh, the girl's signing the petition, so I guess she's all for whatever the cause is. But Muesli is really good, healthy oatmeal. But I'm not big on. I'm trying to think. What have I eaten out that I like? There was this Arab, like Mediterranean place that I used to go to in Sun Valley. Said that on one of my streams. What did I say on one of my streams? That I'm a troll? That I can troll back? I don't know. Oh, the Muesli thing. I know I talked about that. The oatmeal. That's really good. Trying to think. But I used to go to this this Arab place that I was saying. Yeah, Bob's Red Mill oatmeal. And their chia seeds, too. I put that in with my oatmeal. My shit. I eat pretty much the same food. I eat bland crap, like bland slop that's healthy for me. I eat cold salmon from a can, or cold tuna, or cold chicken for lunch, and cold vegetables in a can that I put in a Tupperware tray and I put in a fridge at work. It's nice we get a fridge at work. Well, what have I eaten out that I like? Oh, there's because I live right on the edge of Koreatown. I like eating at I've been eating this pho, chicken pho with the pho noodles, or chicken fried rice, which I don't understand the fried rice part. It's just rice, like it's just like cooked rice. I don't know. I thought fried should mean something. Chicken teriyaki. Yeah, what was I don't remember. But there's this other place I just found that I didn't realize how cool it is and fairly inexpensive. That they have a lot of stuff, and I've enjoyed their like almost like a plastic jar or Tupperware container full of coconut milk with curry, and it'll have like chicken in it and potatoes and onions and stuff. So whatever that curry coconut milk is, that's good too. They use a wok to cook from. What's the difference between a wok and a pan? I don't know what the difference is. By the way, that pan that my roommate burnt chicken in and it filled the apartment with smoke, they tried cleaning it with one of my scrub pads. Oh Jesus, this guy's going up to women who are talking for his petition, and I'm sure he's an activist with a good cause, and he seems like he's being super chill about it. It's just fucking awkward to see, and the woman looks horrified. Which, to be fair, okay, if someone's being cool to you about it, just say, hey, no, please, no thing. If he comes near me, I'm like, hey, I'm not interested, thank you. Woks use very high heat, not attainable on a normal stove. Well, thanks for making me look like a jackass. Now I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, great. This guy, I don't want to look at him. He seems like super chill. He's not high energy at all, but he's trying to get people to sign up for something. And I've been around people like that more in Virginia than ever in LA. But if they're really pushy, it can be extremely fucking annoying. It has a blast burner under the wok. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, the chicken fried rice is good. But that pho place, they don't have many meals. Like, you don't have many meals to choose from. And also, it's like, some of the main stuff they have on their menu, it seems like they never have it. They're like, oh, we don't have chicken today. I'm like, well, what the fuck? I wanted chicken. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the coconut curry thing. I've discovered Paris baguette since coming to LA. What do I do at the film archive? I archive the films. I put them on a shelf, categorize them, and send them off to whatever department's going to work on them. Because not many people work on film anymore. Beef pho, I try not to eat beef to keep my cholesterol down. But what did I have beef the other day? I had I had these awful Marie Callender chicken pot pies and beef pot pie. Oh my goodness, I think that gave me diarrhea all week, for real. That stuff was bad. It was not good. It was 90% gravy, 10% beef or chicken. Oh Jesus, that was bad. I've been crapping bricks all week. But I'll have beef pho once. But again, I try and keep it low calorie, and still trying to lose another 15 pounds or so. That would be awesome. These people seem into the petition. They're looking like, what's this little young stud trying to get me to sign up for? Oh, I got my. This is the first time I've worn this shirt. I've had it for months. Oh, shut up. This guy's motorcycle's farting. Crypto Bro moved out. Dude, he just pussed out. He couldn't take it with the terror, the girl who's terrorizing, the terror. That's what I'll just call her. She was terrorizing everybody, so he just moved out. He couldn't take it. So kind of, whatever. I don't even think about it, because it's like, I don't know what kind of roommate we'll get next. I don't want to think about that either. Just assume they'll be cool. I want to get Korean fried chicken today in Centerville. In Nova, it was so insanely delicious. That's cool. Finally, security's telling them not to pimp and pander in here. The guy with the petition, the clipboard. But they're being cool about it. That's cool. I'm always scared I'm gonna get the shit beaten out of me by security or something. Went to H Mart. Oh yeah, been to H Mart plenty of times. They got H Mart out here too. I only went to H Mart once though. They open at like 9 in the morning. They're short staffed, so I like to go early when I first get up and get out and go there before people are there. Also, it's in a shopping center where it's like crowded and stuff. So, but when I was in Annandale, I went to H Mart many times. I got one of those huge bags of rice that lasted me for like a year. All right, good. Security's being cool. Have I ever been arrested? No, I've been handcuffed, but I was never arrested. Just because you're handcuffed does not mean you're arrested, by the way. So you can be arrested if you're just being detained or restrained. So that's what happened to me. And I was like, I ain't telling you shit. But yeah, cops scare me, so just want to, always be super polite. Hello, here's my hands. I mean no harm. Why handcuffs? It was a dark point. I'm not not opposed to telling the story, but it was when I I was very, very in a lot of pain, and basically I threatened to you can't even say much on YouTube now. It's like their auto captioning is perfect basically, and certain words will flag, but I didn't want to continue. I'll say that. I threatened to not continue, and somebody told the police, and I'm grateful for them doing that. And so they took me to a mental hospital. But as part of their procedure, they had to put me in handcuffs. So I was like, oh great, people driving down the street are seeing me. But I'm like, yeah, so what? I'm not really that embarrassed. Oh, thank you. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's it was a bad time for me, and unfortunately, it's a very normal and common thing to feel that way. I'm not saying it's normal or good at all to want to act on it or do it. I am very much saying the opposite. Do not. And in fact, I was thinking about that today, and thinking about one of the guys I met there and wondering how he's doing. He was a young guy who said he heard voices. He seemed like such a nice guy. He was smiling, and he had scars on his neck from trying to not continue. I'm not trying to say the word because freaking YouTube will like throttle the video and take away one of my 2 viewers right now. And he was saying he was like 16, I think, or something. I don't remember exactly, but he looked very young. And I think he said he was 16. And he said, yeah, he heard voices that told him to not continue. And he tried to, like, you know, do damage to his throat. He tried to jump out of his parents' car. And I remember telling him, I told him, like, please don't. Whatever you do, don't. And he's like, okay, I won't because of you. You're like, you're like my angel, Angelo. He wasn't being super sentimental about it. He was being nice. And I'm like, that's good to hear. I don't know if he'll really, you know, commit that to his mind. And I don't know what his parents are like. And if they're trying to encourage him to be well. This was in Northern Virginia too. So I was wondering today, like, man, I hope that guy, like, you know, didn't revert to whatever was, you know, making him want to do bad things. Still got time to kill before my película. La próxima película. La película que viene. My mom made fun of my accent when I speak Spanish. She's like, oh, your accent's worse than mine. But I can speak Spanish in a perfect American accent. Hablo español con un acento perfecto americano. I'm trying, it's still not there. There's, well, whatever. There must be a bunch of celebrities here. There's so many fit people here, and they're dressed so nice, and they gotta all be like, you meet the most unassuming people here, and I've met them like on film sets. Be like, hey, and I try and follow them on Instagram, and then I find them on Instagram, they have like 700,000 followers. I'm like, there's a ton of famous people here. My leg is going numb. Ah! That was my own jackass stunt. Sitting in a chair, I got hurt. Pretty badass place, pretty baller place out here. I just don't want to hold the phone up. First of all, I don't want people to think I'm filming them, but also it just hurts my arm to keep holding it up. My hand goes numb. Little dog out here with a jacket. One nice thing I was thinking about not driving cars, police can't ticket me, they can't pull me over, they can't give me a parking ticket like they did when my battery was stolen. Nice. And riding the subway, I got kind of scared because I saw the cops out there. They had this dog that was just going wild, like, not I was worried about they were biting me, but the dog was just sniffing everybody when I was waiting on the metro platform. And I'm like, man, I don't even know what a dog might stop and sniff me for. Like, you don't know if, you know, what sense you have on you. And so that was scary because I'm like, oh shit, what are they really doing? And what if they want to question me? What am I going to say? Do I want to say I don't want to talk? I don't want to talk about my day. I'll give you my ID and here's my lawyer, you know, and I want my lawyer, and that's it. Because really, you should just say, I don't want to talk about my day if they ask you about what you're doing and stuff. Because once you establish that you're willing to answer questions, police are trained in getting you to answer anything and to be cooperative. And they will use all kinds of tricks to get you to answer stuff in ways you don't want to answer. And to get you to incriminate your stuff in ways, I sound paranoid, but it's the truth. That incriminate your stuff you may have had nothing to do with, or if you had a proper representation, you would never have any charges for, or like they would never charge you for. Man, these people got to be celebrities. Guy with long hair here, like Fabio, out with 2 people. What kind of a guy like who looks like Fabio is out with 2 people? He must be a celebrity with his entourage. Where's my entourage? still killing time for this movie. Quick like, everyone, helps the video out. Oh, we got 5 likes. That's pretty good. Oh, man. What's going on? Got 5 people here. That's pretty cool. Person is skateboarding around. They must be a celebrity. I think I heard a motorcycle. Oh, there's a parking garage over there. That's why. Man, I'm hungry. Tengo hambre. I'm hungry, but I'm going to wait until I see my next movie. I'm going to order some food in theater. Ordenaré algo comido en el teatro, en el cine. Man, these people have no idea what a celebrity I am. They're all walking by me. I'm dressed like a celebrity. Don't they know? I guess in LA they know, leave the celebrities alone. Like, don't feed the animals. It's like that. It's like I'm just a rat in a cage. Brennan, you're pretty cool, man. I should add you as a mod, but my freaking touch screen doesn't work. I'll try and remember to add you when I get home. I can touch the screen. There you go. But like 90% of the time, the touch screen for the comments and the users does not work. Oh, okay. I can't add you. Whatever. I'll do it on my laptop. My internet was bugging out for several days, which I was kind of happy about because I'm like, oh, good. More excuse to write, or less excuse to be distracted from writing. My roommate just said the dumbest shit. He was like, I think it's your internet, your Wi-Fi extenders. You got to reinstall them. I was like, no, that has nothing to do with it. They're totally disconnected now, and it's got to be the modem that's bad. And he kept insisting it was. I'm like, if it was the Wi-Fi extenders, then when I plug my laptop into the router with an Ethernet cable, then I should be able to get internet fine on the Ethernet cable. But the internet was just as slow, practically no data passing. Pages were timing out. You couldn't use it with the Ethernet cable as connected to the Wi-Fi. So I'm like, that shows it's the modem. And he's like, no, I think it's the internet, your Wi-Fi extenders. And I just stopped talking. I said, I'm going to stop texting you. You can talk to me in person. And he didn't even want to talk to me in person. So I want to be like, you lying son of a bitch, because you're like, oh no, it's your Wi-Fi extenders. And then he totally, he's not even like, his brain's not even trying to figure. I see what he's not understanding. He's not seeing what I'm saying. He's like, oh, maybe you're used to slow internet, but I'm not. I need it fast. So obviously he misunderstood that totally, and I just lost respect for him. I can't talk to him because that was so fucking stupid. And also, we have internet now because the modem was just screwed up, or I don't know, it was likely it was Spectrum screwing up. I called them to send out a technician later that night. It was working, so I canceled the technician, and now we have internet, and we don't have the Wi-Fi extenders, and he hasn't said shit to me. So that tells me, okay, forget about him, which I didn't really interact with him much anyways. But yeah, just forget it, move on, not worth it. So I was very happy to be writing today, and even though the internet's back, it's weird. My Wi-Fi is strong enough on the laptop to connect to, but not on my phone unless I'm next to the router. So I need to get the Wi-Fi extenders installed again, which it can take, I don't know, if I get it right this time, like, I did it before, and with help, it might like take an hour, which for me is a nightmare. I just want to be writing. But my mood was turned around when I was writing today, so I was very happy to write. I think I got another 15 minutes or so until I walk into the theater. Antes camino al cine. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, oh, see, that's what happens when I try and do something and the screen. The screen just zooms in and out. Yeah, I can't. What the hell? Hello. I'm in the Matrix. Look, you got the green code in my glasses. What the hell's on my glasses? Oh, that's just reflections from the lights. Why won't the screen go back? I'm getting very hungry, which I'm happy about. For one thing, I like going to sleep hungry. I don't like being full when I go to sleep, so it's never a problem. I finish my last meal usually by like 5 o'clock. Now it's 5:30. Gonna see a movie. And I barely ate today. I was for real getting like a headache from hunger. I got from this Korean grocery store one of those things they make daily, like a little pack of food. It's like, I don't know, it's not bell peppers, it's like yellow pepper, or what are they called? Banana pepper? Not banana peppers. Maybe it is banana. Some type of peppers with anchovies. That was pretty good. I had some of those. So I'm like, I had some peppers and fish. Although it's kind of weirds me out. The anchovies, you see the head. Dan, how did you recognize this? Congratulations, Dan. Yes, there's a Nordstrom right here. Small outdoors place once pre-COVID. Yes, Dan, writing to me, watching from Halley's Comet. Dan was one of the Heaven's Gate cult members. He's the leader of it, actually. I still think about that Heaven's Gate cult thing. Because, man, it kind of opened my eyes as a kid to, like, the different types of things people can believe in and die for. And just the idea of being so committed to something you believe in. And also, there was this one faint aspect of it, this one slim aspect of it, which is believing in something other than this boring-ass Catholic Church, which I was always fascinated by. I wondered as a kid, well, how do we know Buddhism's not true? How do we know Hinduism's not true? Yes, how's it going on Halley's Comet? I heard it's cold up there. That comet tail is actually cold. It's not like heat. It's not like a trail of flame following it, like lighting a fart. Oh, they light a fart in Jackass Forever in like the most clever way you could imagine, I think. Dan is live from Halley's Comet. I'm glad I have viewers across the solar system. You really need some Wi-Fi extenders out there. Got tomorrow and Monday off. How's the homeless problem? Well, I don't even like to characterize it like that because, to me, you look at landlords, look at developers, look at politicians, look at the rich, look at the grotesquely wealthy, like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. They're the homeless problem because they're the ones, investing in so much real estate, making sure housing's not affordable, making sure life is not affordable, and the only people who are going to live decently are the ultra rich who can afford to live in their own bubbles separate from everyone else with their own electricity, ventilation, their own highways, their own hyperloops. But it's what I've heard is there's just been way more homeless people or people going homeless because housing's so expensive. That's the big one that no one wants to, not no one, a lot of people don't want to admit. They say it's drug addiction or mental illness. That's only a part of it. And it's so ridiculously expensive. Even I make a pretty decent salary. I don't think I could really afford my own place that would be decent. Because to really afford a quality place, you need to spend a ton more money than it's really necessary. But you're going to make some company rich. It's not some, old, grandma or grandpa that's saved up and, runs a building or an apartment or whatever, or a house that you rent. It's some corporation that likely has hundreds of thousands of units. Oh shit, I can't. See, this is the bad thing of not having mom powers. Whatever, just leave them. The spam bot. So anyways, but yeah, what I've heard is like from people who work with the homeless, it's getting a lot worse. There's a lot more people who are losing their homes. and a ton of more people who are close to losing their homes, who are so close to not being able to afford rent, or they're being driven out by greedy landlords who want to harass them into leaving. People with mental problems who've been housed have attacked me, so that really doesn't make a difference to me. Like, oh, housed or unhoused, it's like, well, it wasn't an unhoused person who crashed into my car and destroyed it while I was sleeping in it. It was a housed person. It was a housed person who attacked me multiple times, got convicted for it. It was housed people, presumably, who attacked me at the bar I worked at when I was a bouncer and got convicted for it. It was a housed person who pulled a gun at the bar and pointed it at a woman's head. And so, you know, people, it's like they can't distinguish between, oh, well, that's a homeless person. Well, I can't tell the difference between any of them. Well, here I am. I was homeless for a long time. And it's funny. Some people talk about homeless people, or at least one, and they don't even realize I was homeless for quite a while. And they talk about how homeless people like they're criminals. I'm like, well, yeah, definitely I was treated like a criminal sometimes. Not, I didn't get it that bad, but like I was shooed away from somewhere. I was, you know, like kicked out of a bathroom when I was constipated at the grocery store. I should have filmed it when they did that, by the way. But, you know, it's disturbing stuff you go through. 5:40. I got a few minutes and then I'm going to wrap things up here. Give it the old Hollywood wrap. I'm going to have the wrap party after hours. The after after hours party. Office hours, after hours. I'm going to have to leave Los Angeles. Yeah. I love it here. I wish it was more affordable, but I think it's amazing. Like, I absolutely love it here. To me, I didn't realize how different, you know, things could be when you live in a place that you love. And it's not just being here. If I wasn't doing stuff that I love, it would be different. But the fact that I've been working like every single day towards what I want here makes all the difference. Or maybe I took one day off or something or there, but I always felt bad about it. And I would still be working on something, but yeah, I just love it here, that I get to work on movies here, that this is where my dreams come from, that this is so much bigger than Virginia, and it makes me both sad and laugh at how comically, like, it's like in Virginia, I want to go up to people on the street and shake them and be like, what are you doing here? How can you just accept this pathetic little life we have here? Why? How can you not want to go and meet everybody out here and do stuff and make movies or something, you know? But I realize that's what people want to live, but it's like comically, like, our lives are so meaningless out there. And I was so depressed being there. It was horrible. I hated it there. I had this fantasy that maybe someday I'll be a big filmmaker, but I'll stay in Arlington and I'll like revolutionize Arlington or change Arlington with my filmmaking. And I realized that wasn't going to happen. But you know what? It may actually, it will happen because I bring my movies back to Virginia to shoot them. Because aside from it being cheap there, I have like these Virginia stories I want to tell because you know, that made up so much of my memory and imagination. Those are the stories I want to tell. They wouldn't be the same as LA stories. Although that would be interesting to make an LA story as a Virginian. Alright, my butt is freaking numb. That was my big jackass stunt for the day, is getting out of my chair. Alright. Oh, straighten out my back. Gotta put on my mask. Por favor, ponga su máscara para protegerte para proteger nuestra personal y los clientes aquí. Gracias por su cooperación. Well, that's a scary sight. The building's behind me. So, whoa. Okay, gotta get my bearings straight. Here's the view behind me. So, I'm gonna get going here in a second. Oh, my legs feel weird, moving them, wiggling them again. So, everybody, bye-bye. Ciao. See you later. I'm gonna go get in that theater, watch another movie, say hello to all my fans in the theater. Can't believe I'm gonna make a surprise appearance with the audience there. And place looks pretty cool right now when the lights come on. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.